Loyalty. So we got the April monthly award program coming up. Obviously it's gonna be the May monthly award program. I'm gonna look really quickly at the April monthly award program so you guys know the rubric that I'm following. So as we can see, they start off with 2 golds and then everything else is a diamond. Now I've counted each and every single player that we got from the monthly awards, and it seems that in total we actually get ourselves 9 players. So I think the same thing is gonna happen for the May monthly awards. We're gonna get the similar path and there are gonna be 9 players, but the exception this time around is going to be that there are not gonna be any golds. Why are there not gonna be any golds this time around? Well, the game will continue to scale each and every single month to give player of the months or monthly award cards higher overalls, because higher overall cards are coming out in the game as well. So for them to be able to compete against the Team Affinity Season 2 and be usable against the Team Affinity Season 2 players, there are going to be higher overalls, especially to start off. So let's go to who I believe is going to be the lowest overall out of them all, and he pitches for the Miami Marlins. He goes by the name of Trevor Rogers. Now, Trevor Rogers in the month of May, he didn't have an excellent month of May, but he had a pretty good month of May. He went ahead and pitched 34.2 innings, allowed only 29 hits, 2 home runs, 12 walks, and 38 strikeouts. My overall prediction for him is going to be an 85. You're going to get yourself an 85 overall diamond from the Miami Marlins that has a slider and a changeup. Nothing too overpowering. Highly doubt he cracks any of the teams, but he's still going to be a pretty good option like if you were to ask me. Now, the second one, I almost put Gaussman, but that was a mistake. The second one, who I think is going to be the second lowest overall, is going to be Rich Hill. Now he pitched 34.2 innings. He had an amazing hit per 9, only allowing 17 hits. He only allowed 2 home runs, he walked 12 and then struck out 36. The reason I don't see him jumping up to such a high overall is because of the fact that his Ks per 9 weren't that high, but his hits per 9 definitely were, and his walks per 9, they weren't that great either, but it's still gonna be good enough. I think he gets himself an 87 overall card. I would go as far as to say 88 overall card. Now let's go to a hitter who I believe deserves a diamond card, at least if not through roster update predictions, then through player of the month or monthly awards. Jesse Winker. In the month of May, he hit 330 in terms of average. He slugged 598. That might be surprising. A lot of you probably thought that he slugged a whole lot higher considering how hot he was. Now his average against right-handers throughout the season currently is 363. Versus left-handers, it's 250. He's slugging 685 against right-handers and then 361 against left-handers. I see him getting an 88 overall card. I see him just bringing out an 88 overall card. Still doesn't have great fielding, but he's going to be really, really good against right-handers, similar to his live series card. And then versus left-handers, he's going to be decent. They'll probably juice up his contact versus left and power versus left to the 70s, and then keep everything else as it is, and you will see a player of the month Jesse Winker or a monthly awards Jesse Winker card in general. Now, roster update predictions. This card is currently selling for 3.5k. It's very difficult in my opinion, unless SDS tackles his fielding and upgrades his fielding. It is going to be very difficult for him to go ahead and hit diamond, because he is not a great hitter against lefties, not in terms of power and not in terms of average. So it is very difficult. Now yes, although he is a great hitter against right-handers, considering he has a 363 batting average and a 685 slugging versus right, they're not going to give him 125 against both sides. That is probably one of the highest contact versus rights and power versus rights they will give to a live series player that is not a diamond, and it is basically not named like Mike Trout or JD Martinez. I'm struggling with my words a little bit because I'm thinking of a lot of things I want to say at the same time. Now we're going back to the pitchers. This is also a pitcher who had a pretty good month of May. We're talking about Liam Hendricks. He pitched 11.2 innings. He allowed 8 hits, no home runs, only 2 walks, and struck out 19. So clearly that K per 9 was amazing. His hits per 9 weren't the best in the world, but he didn't give up home runs, and he only walked 2 batters in 11.2 innings pitched. I see him getting a 90 overall monthly awards card. Then we're gonna go back to the hitters, and this is a hitter that I bet a lot of people would be excited to see, and I would be excited to see as well. Dolis Garcia. Now, Dolis Garcia, for the month of May, he hit 312. He slugged 633. In the current season, he's hitting 299 against right-handers, 264 against left-handers. In terms of slugging, 598 against right-handers, 556 against left-handers. So clearly, the power is there, and the contact is definitely there against right-handers. I see a 92 overall card with great, and when I mean great, I mean great power against both sides, and then really good contact against right-handers. And then versus left-handers, that's where the contact is gonna decrease a little bit, but it's still gonna be good enough. Now, sticking with the hitters, we got another player who I am going to predict is going to get a 93 overall monthly awards card, and that is going to be Austin Riley. So Austin Riley, out of all the hitters, he was the best against both sides. In general, in May, he hit 311, he slugged 611. Against right-handers so far this season, he's hitting 310. Against left-handers, he's hitting 310. How is he slugging against right-handers? 512. How is he slugging against left-handers? 595. So you're going to get a good contact hitting card on both sides, and then a good power hitting card on both sides that is going to be able to play third base for you. The fielding is not going to be great, unfortunately, and that's why that card will not jump up to be, in my opinion, the lightning card, because there is someone that did a whole lot better than him. Now let's go to the pitching side of things, and let's talk about someone else that deserves a monthly awards card. It is going to be Ryan Tepera. Now Ryan, in 14.2 innings pitched, only allowed 3 hits, no walks, no home runs, and then the same strikeouts as Liam Hendricks. I see a 93 overall monthly awards card, and he has a pretty good arsenal. He has 2 meta fastballs, because the 2-seam is not a meta fastball, and then a slider and a changeup. Not a bad arsenal. If he had a sinker, that would have been a whole lot better instead of a 2-seam, but we'll take it. Not bad for a 92 overall, or I said 93 overall relief pitcher that has an incredibly high hit per 9 and K per 9 while still having amazing control, because he did not allow any walks during the month of May. So that is going to be beautiful. We're going to stick to the pitchers, and this is going to be the big dog when we're talking about the pitchers for the month of May. It's going to be Kevin Gaussman. Now, he has 37 innings pitched, has only allowed 22 hits, 1 home run. He has walked 6 batters, and then he has struck out 49. That means he's going to have a great K per 9, great home run per 9, great walk per 9, and a great hit per 9. I think we're going to get a 95 overall Kevin Gaussman. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't throw a changeup. If he would have thrown a changeup instead of a 2-seamer, the card would have been a whole lot better. But with that 2-seamer, he's just a 3-pitch pitcher inside MLB The Show, not in real life. In real life, he's clearly better than a 3-pitch pitcher. Now, going to the hitters, big dog, we have someone that plays for the Blue Jays. He goes by the name of Marcus Semien. Now, they need to change him to a second baseman. I believe once they change him to a second baseman, he's going to go diamond, like, instantly. They changed Vladimir Guerrero from a third baseman to a first baseman, and he went diamond like that. That's the reason why Vladimir Guerrero went diamond. It wasn't because they upgraded him. It's because they switched his position, and since first base, they don't care about fielding in terms of overall. They only care about hitting. His hitting was already diamond. That's the reason why he went diamond, in case you didn't know. Now, Marcus, if they put him at second base, he's going diamond too. So that is someone you want to invest in, especially at the current price. You'll be able to make some stubs. But for the month of May, he hit 368, by far one of, if not the best batting average. He slugged 702, almost the best slugging, almost. Against right-handers this entire season, he's hitting 318, left-handers 258, slugging 596 against right-handers, 435 against left-handers. So I see a card that's going to have great contact and power against right-handers. It's going to have decent contact against left-handers, and then decent power against left-handers. But the important thing is that the fielding will be good, defense in general will be good for him, and it's not going to be a shortstop card. It's going to be a second baseman card. And the fact that it's a second baseman card with a lot of power, a lot of contact, and great fielding, that's what's going to boost it up all the way to a 94 overall. And now for the monthly awards, lightning card. This is going to be my prediction right here. Max Muncy. For the month of May, he hit 330. No one slugged higher than him. He slugged 714. he hit 10 home runs in that month. The only person that had one more home run than him was Dolis Garcia. Now versus right-handers, he's hitting 266. Against left-handers, he's hitting 294. Slugging against right-handers, 524. Against left-handers, 608. So we're getting a Max Muncy Player of the Month card that can play second base and third base with reverse splits, but still gonna have good enough splits against right-handers that is basically gonna make you want to put that card at second base or third base, considering he has a really good swing. I think this card is going to be great, and that is going to be my prediction for the monthly awards. Now, if you enjoyed today's content, please make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, turn on the channel notifications. When we're talking about Discord and all my social medias, they are all inside the description. Just click on the description and you'll be able to join each and every single one. You'll even be able to become a member of the channel if you would like to. Last but not least, home section has my other YouTube channels. Playlist section has every playlist you can imagine. And then community tab is how you interact with me. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. And I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.